It's Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals MCR. And I see mostly brown bells around me, 1 green bell to my right, and that's it. An interesting thing, pung of C twins from the start. Now, this can be all types, first of all, or I can consider collecting outside hand as well. Outside hand, if I take 7, 8, 9, no, sorry, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9 dots, 1, 2, 3 bams, and some terminal cracks. But it's really easy to collect all types. Let's wait for good tiles from this card or from the wall. If I see a 7 dots, for example, I can take it. No. I have already good forms here in dots. I don't need this 4. I hold 5. I can make 3 for 5 cracks chow. One, good. 1 comes into my hand and I can consider collecting pung of 1s. Or, okay, maybe I'll collect pungs. Let's wait a bit. Maybe it will be pungs and not all types. I just hope to take something in bams then. Obviously 8 dots is not very useful with pung of 7s melded. So I'm waiting for some good tiles. That was another pair. Another pair. If I take pung of 9s dots, for example, I can discard 3. The player to my left. Okay, let's discard 3 and concentrate on pungs. I still can take another red or another white. Maybe not another white, sorry. Maybe not another white. Maybe I'll discard this white. Okay. Maybe somebody has pair of 9s. With pungs it's always kind of a lottery that you have one pair and some of your opponents has another pair, and you'll never discard them, so you are interlocked. Okay, luckily I picked this 9 from the wall now. And I need something in bams, obviously. Something in good. Very nice. I started with concealed pung and 2 pairs. And 3 pairs, sorry. Concealed pung and 3 pairs. And now I'm ready. After 2 lines of discard, after 13 circles. So, One bams goes there. I hope she'll discard 2 now. No. Two cracks. Possibly the player to my right collects low over 4. So she can have my ones and twos. The last one cracks and some other 2. Aha, great. It was an outside hand to my right and some pure straight to my left. And the opposite player collected some chows. That's it, simply all pungs. Simply all pungs it was. Okay, let's discard useless honors. It's a good tile for me, as long as it's seat wind and prevalent wind, but it's isolated. Honors are mostly useless. Maybe I had to discard green firstly, but nevertheless I would be discarding east. So, what's this? This looks like maybe... that's interesting. Something like pair hand, pair of pang. Japanese call it toitsuba. Toi means pang, pair. Toi is pair and tsuba is game. I have 4 pairs right now, and I don't plan to melt them. No, let's even set pass all, as long as I don't want even show that I have some pairs. 8 bams has been discarded already. I'd better hold good tiles in my hand. I don't know what is in the wall, but I hope that I'll pick useful tiles sooner or later. I'd better hold this north. I discarded it once, but it can be useful. If it returns into your hand, consider holding it. People don't discard dots almost. This is the first dots tile on the table. 1 green. Aha! Greens are useless. 1 green is useless. So the player to my left collects dots as well. Maybe that's all types. Let's wait for some useful tiles. South I hold for the same reason I hold north. It was discarded just once. And 1 cracks has been discarded already. 5 pairs. 6 cracks. I discarded it, and maybe the player to my left has... What about pungs? I can't make pung of 3s. Let's return to possible pungs. another south. I don't want then this south, and I'd better concentrate on something else. 2 threes. Sorry, 2 threes discarded. 3s bams, 3s. Correct, so no, I don't need this 4. No, I don't go for pungs, it's pairs. Anyway, I couldn't win. All types, 2 concealed pungs. Lucky her, she collected this hand, but as long as she was at the last place and she took a cheap hand, she's now at the second place. I remain at the first. Another all types hand. Another all types hand. Okay. I got a chow. And now I just need another wind. It's really a good start for all types as long as I have 2 winds. If I'd have only 1 wind, it would be minimal configuration. And it's not always convenient. But with 2 winds I can hope to take another one soon. Okay, it's usually normal. It's not something outstanding. Taking useless tiles from the wall. I just need something good, maybe. That's interesting, taking this 5, because I can collect mixed shifted chows. 2, 3, 4 bams, 3, 4, 5 dots, 4, 5, 6 cracks. I can discard 3, I can discard 2, possibly. So it can be all types and mixed shifted chows. But really, all types is more important. You can collect all types without mixed shifted chows. Mixed shifted chows can be just a good addition. Good addition to all types, which are not necessary. Where are my tiles? People possibly develop. The opposite player discards 4. Middle tile. And 6 she discarded. Maybe she's collecting some knitting. That's possible. Maybe she has my... nice. Maybe she has my green. Somebody needs to discard either west or green. Luckily I picked west, so I can concentrate on all types now. But if the opposite player discards honors, it will mark her closeness to the winning hand, to ready hand. 3 reds discarded. Maybe she has the last red. Let's discard white. If she doesn't have white, then it will be not good for her. 3 bams, which I need. Nobody takes these 3. Nobody melds. You see, people collect hands concealed. What about... No, I simply don't need it. Nice. I collected this west from the wall. And no. I don't want to take this pung as long as I want them as my eyes. 3 safe. I can discard it. And if I take 2, 3, 4 from the left, I meld my hand and I'll be waiting for 4 bams, for 4 cracks, sorry, for 4 cracks only, 4, 5, 6 cracks. If I take 3 bams from the wall, I'll be waiting either for 4 or for 7. 4, great. Very nice. And it's only 3 bams I wait. Let's see. The opposite player discarded east. 3 easts are on the table. Possibly she needs 2, 5, 8 bams. Let's see. Yes, 2, 5, 8 bams, 1 for 7 cracks. She didn't have red. She didn't have 2 bams, 4 cracks. Nice. I collected this good hand. It's the second hand in this game. And I want to remain at the first place, so the player to my left, must not take this hand. Let's see. Maybe I can help the player to my right. She's at the last place now. And if she takes something from the opposite player or from the player to my left, she'll get to the 3rd place and I'll remain in the 1st. I can be collecting my own hand, of course. Maybe I'll make melded hand. Seven. Okay, let's discard this 8. Maybe it will be pure straight and bams, maybe it will be pure shifted chows and bams. I don't always get what I want. I don't always get good tiles and suits. I just hope to take something soon, like in the previous deal when I took many useful tiles from the wall. Not very good for my pure straight. Maybe I'll collect some mixed shifted chows, something simple. I don't plan to discard these 3 now. I can discard 8. I can still hope for the last 2 bams And I can discard 8 bams. No. 8 and 9 are not so useful. The player to my left possibly collects all types. All types mark that she discarded north and south rather early. She discarded green, so she hopes... Maybe she hopes for all punks, sorry. This looks like all punks now. Really like all punks. And if she takes this hand, what does she need, by the way? 3 bams. Okay. Let's try taking the last 2 bams. Or maybe 3 for 5. Just mix triple chow 3 for 5. If she discards 6... okay. 3 for 5 it is. And 1 is safe. 2 ones discarded already. 4 cracks discarded by the player to my left, which is good. She may discard another one. And she does just 8. Very nice. Yes, she went for all punks. Lucky me. And she dropped into the negative zone. She has negative score after feeding into my hand, so I have the total plus. All punks, obviously. 4 and 9. She couldn't take 9. She couldn't take 9 dots. Could she take 4? No, 1 4 in my hand, and the last 4 is to the opposite. To my opposite. The opposite player was ready. She wouldn't discard 4. She was waiting for 3 dots. And 3s. 2 3s were in the wall. 1 in my discard, 1 in my melding, and 2 3s were in the wall. She just was not so lucky as me. The player to my right collected upper 4 possibly. Upper 4, but she was 2 steps behind ready hand. She had to discard 1 and something else. She waited for 8 cracks, but I discarded 8. For her, too early for her to take. And other 8s were in the wall, by the way. She could hope for another 8. But I collected this 4. 1 4 was in discard and another 4 was in the hand to my opposite. But I picked that 5 cracks in time. Yes, that 5 cracks came very timely. Okay, 3 hands I collected, thanks all.